The win streak put to the test.
Over the course of a full season, Boog, there are few stretches where a team is clicking offensively, defensively, starting pitching, and bullpen. Right now, this is one of those stretches for this club.
Just about to get started, and today's starter, Max Fried. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam, so we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Javier Baez. Line drive, base hit.
Wastes no time there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
0-1 now. Baez runs. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is out of here. A two-run homer, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the...
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed, Boog.
I got to be honest with you. I couldn't tell either. As they ask for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge, we wait and see.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of close ones every...
And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. And that one is lifted in the air. And in one hops the wall. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. He'll score on the sac fly, and they're up by 3.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Down the right field line and a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your...
Runner takes off. Here's a high chopper. Riley fires to first. That ends the frame. And now Michael Harris. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. One away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Here's Austin Riley. Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. Fought off foul. At the belt and fires. Singing Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 20. Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Braves are set down. Back at Truist Park, top of the 2nd, and the batter is George Springer. The wind of the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Freed in high school wore number 32 because he loved Sandy Koufax. And a rope into center field, base hit.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no
runner on the go. Out to short. One out in the second.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Javier Baez. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Line drive, base hit. The run comes in from second, and it's 4-0.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock.
Baez runs. They pitch out. Throw, safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one. That's back-to-back singles for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Ozuna should have it. Puts it away for the out. Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. He tripled and scored his first time. Snap throw to first. And he's back in easily.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Fly ball to right. Ozuna puts it away, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning, stepping in the long ball threat, Matt Olson. Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first, and quickly one away in the second. So digging in, Vaughn Grissom. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. The 1-0. Into center. Peterson drifts towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two away.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box.
Makes the catch, inning over. And the Braves go down quietly. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. The pitch. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career. Someone get him that baseball.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today. And this is a milestone he can be really proud of. There are a lot of very good hitters that never get to 300 homers in their careers.
Here comes the manager. Ian Anderson on to pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And that one fouled off.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Olson takes it to the bag and one away in the top of the third.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Fine play in the hole for the out. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man at first. Here's a speed threat. Josh Harrison. 0 for 1 so far. And there he goes. This one lifted in the air, left field. Luplow settles under it. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 6-0. Welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Now the 0-1. And fouled off. On a line, base hit. And that's going to kick into the corner.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Jurickson Profar stands in now and watches strike 1. Murphy aboard here at first with nobody out. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
And that's a strikeout looking. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees. Now batting Jordan Luplow. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Luplow goes 6'1", 195 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2014. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Now Michael Harris in there, and it's 0-1. And there's a hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. Here's Tim Anderson. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
You know, Boog, I can relate to Tim Anderson with my football background and baseball background. He played Little League.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that is a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. Towards first, and he grabs it foul. Bases loaded, 1 away.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Good eye right there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Goes down looking. And the Braves will strand. Back here in Atlanta, on to the 4th. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Javier Baez. Lined, and that's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. The tag out. Here's Jack Peterson. He's a guy who does it all. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Freddie Freeman up now for the Tigers. That's hard hit on the line. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Freeman headed for third. The relay. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, here's Matt Olson. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Springer there makes the catch, and there's one down. Vaughn Grissom next up for the Braves. In there for strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Got him swinging. Here's Marcell Ozuna. That's in there. That's strike one. And ball one.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
2-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2. Anderson back to work. On the ground to third. Zips it across. And Cabrera is retired. Salvador Perez up now for the Tigers. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the catch for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Austin Meadows powers one out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 7-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
2 outs, nobody on. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Now a screamer into the outfield. Luplow makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now 7-0. You're watching. And welcome back. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. In for a strike, 0-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. And that's in there for strike one. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Oh, 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his second strikeout. Foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Welcome back. Here's George Springer. The right-hander back to work. And that one ripped to left. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Base hit.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like
he gloves it.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
2 on with 1 out. Now it's going to be, here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Strike in there. Throw to third. Safe. Double steal.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
2 on, 1 out. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. Jock Peterson bops 1 out. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 10-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Jordan Hicks.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
To the right side, and that's a base hit. One down. Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. Hicks checks on first. Freeman back in standing. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Going 1. Cabrera, a career batting average over 300, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league. That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. Man at first. And up next for Detroit, Salvador Perez. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit. Freeman headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double. Second and third now.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Ground ball right side. Profar whips it to first on the run, and that'll do it. 3-run shot for the Tigers. It's now 10-zip. It's bottom of the 6th, and the batter now Michael Harris, and that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
No strikes.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 1 down. Anderson in the box again. Takes a strike. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Next one misses. And that is ball 1.
2 strikes.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
In there, and it's 0-1. He's a good high school football player, Austin Riley, but you look at the build, you think quarterback, think maybe even linebacker. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out. Back at Truist Park, top of inning number 7. And here is Matt Chapman and a pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it. Bullpen activity starting up now. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. On the ground to short. Oh, look at the stop. And he beats it. He's safe.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side,
here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Base hit center field. Chapman headed home. Relay throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So man aboard. And next to hit for Detroit, Josh Harrison.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
There's a line drive to left field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging for third. Puts the tag on him and it's a double play. Now it's Javier Baez. Base knock center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it, and that ends the inning. Get 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Out towards right center field. Peterson drifts towards it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Vaughn Grissom next up for the Braves.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Right through there, got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
This one in the air center field. Peterson makes the grab. Braves go down quickly here. They trail in this one 11-0. Back here in Atlanta, leading off, Freddie Freeman. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Calls it in for the out. Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. Rocketed out towards right center, and it's into the gap, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Cut off, throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
His 2nd knock of the night.
Runner at third with 1 gone. Salvador Perez up now for the Tigers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And it's fouled away. Righty delivers. Dives and makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The run scores from third, and they extend their lead.
Yeah, just a great effort out there to track that one down and bring it in on the dive. Awesome effort to get at least one out. Yeah, a run comes across to score as he tagged from third, but it could have easily been a lot worse if that ball drops.
Now it's Austin Meadows. Now fly ball to right center. Harris has a beat on it. Squeezes it. That is the inning. Bottom of the eighth. Stepping in, Sean Murphy. That's towards center. Peterson on the move. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Jurickson Profar. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Profar gets a piece there. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Next offering is down low. Next offering is fouled back. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. Jordan Luplow next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. So the batting order turns over. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. They get the force, and that is the inning. One left for Atlanta. Back here at the ballpark, and here is Matt Chapman. Hicks back to work. That one ripped left field. And forget it. So he leaves the yard to left. His 14th of the year. It's 13-0. New pitcher for the Braves, Kirby Yates.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. The pitch. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Fires over to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Ball four, take your base. Ball four, take your base.
And next up for the Tigers, Freddie Freeman. There's a swing and a drive. Ozuna going back some more. Makes the catch up against the wall. Both runners tagging. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 14-0. Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. That's to third. Throw on to Olsen. That's out number 3. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now in for the Braves, Tim Anderson. That's to third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. And a base hit up the middle.
challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Olsen in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
But in a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpire's saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
There's the strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. To second, there's 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
14-zip at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
They call me, yeah, they call me modern trash. I am just a common fad. Wrote myself a letter for the gods. Now it's crumpled in the bottle.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the American League Central, the Detroit Tigers tallied 5 home runs overall as they pulverized the Braves 14-0. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. The Yankees got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-5. Gunnar Henderson had a home run and 3 RBIs, leading the Orioles to the victory over the White Sox 5-3. The Twins knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 3-2. The Cleveland Guardians combined for 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 3-2. The Tampa Bay Rays